out when they start work. Once they get into an ad agency, and I think that I can say this for most of them, they'll be the smartest person in the room of the new people that are at the agency. They'll already know everything that needs to be done. And I've heard there have been ramblings at other school about starting an ad agency, starting a student ad agency. And I've heard, oh, if we start a student ad agency, we're going to take business away from the ad agencies in town. And my response is sort of flippantly, oh, really? Are we going to be that good? Well, yeah, in some cases we will be. But I contend that a different relationship needs to exist. And that's that ad agencies in Dallas and Fort Worth look to us and say, we would like for your students to collaborate with us on a project. For a small fee, of course. But that an agency could come to Swoop and say, hey, how would your students like to take this on? How would you like to have them work this campaign? And I'll tell you what, these people are capable of doing it right now. They're working on 3 projects right now, 2 rebranding projects and a PR project that is just going to, it's going to make the news here in Denton. And hopefully you'll hear about it. I can't say anything, Laura's looking at me like, don't you say anything. But it's going to be one of the coolest things to hit this campus that they've seen this year. So when you go down to the swoop room, if you haven't already been there, there are some resumes on the table. There are case studies that are showing on the board or on the screens. There are biographies and photos of all the swoopers, and I'm going to let you hear from them now. And I'm going to bring up Laura Barron first. Laura is the president of Swoop. Come on.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for being here. Again, I'm Laura Barron. I'm honored to be one of the founding members of Swoop and currently president. I'm also honored to be working under the guidance of Bill Ford and Sherry Boyle. They have taught me so much more than I could ever explain in a short speech. When I first heard about Swoop, I was in Sherry Boyle's Ad Concepts class, and I thought, how incredible would it be for me to be a part of something so historic? So I immediately contacted Bill Ford. When I found out that I was accepted, I was ecstatic. This was going to be my first internship, and I had a feeling that I was going to learn more than I would in any class. This turned out to be true. I have learned the proper communications styles and tools. I've learned how to appropriately work with clients. I've even held my own focus group.